So this poem I'm here to recite right now was written in light of the pain I was feeling then. I actually I didn't have a specific pain, I would say, but it's all the things that are happening in my life, and I felt they were overwhelming me. Love life, life in general, finances, and everything. So I thought of a whole lot of things. I mean, you get to get overwhelmed as a person, especially when you live your life a certain way and you want to get to a certain point, reach certain destinations in your life, and reach certain goals, but you can't seem to actually hold them into your hand. So this is why I wrote this poem, and I felt like I should share it with you and recite it properly. Some of them is written on my Facebook page. Some of the quotes are written on my Facebook page, and my Facebook page is Enhle Echoes. I'll share the link in the description, but then yeah, that's where I normally write what I normally feel at a certain point in time. But yeah, this poem means a lot to me. I firstly called it Shadow Mirror, but as I was reciting, I thought to myself, why don't you say I call it Tell Me? Because at the end of the time, it's mostly asking questions. It's mostly trying to share your little small pain, or rather your pain, to the world or to whoever that might be listening. So, or might have the same situation or feel the same at that moment in time. So I ended up calling it Tell Me, or in brackets, My Shadow Mirror. But what it all means is as if I'm talking to myself to say, why am I not reaching certain things? Why am I feeling as if I'm far but too close? You know that feeling of feeling to say, okay, I'm reaching my goals, and you feel like I'm not anywhere close. So it's things like that, but it's mostly out of just a certain form. I wrote it in one day, actually. I didn't spend a whole lot of time, like probably less than 30 minutes just writing it, because I was writing according to how I felt at that moment in time. So yeah, please enjoy it. And there's other poems I actually love to recite, so let me know if you liked this one. Click like, subscribe, and comment if you like this poem. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me, my heart is ripped out. I walk the streets every day feeling as though I'm sunk under the earth, and I only see my agony on the ground. World, swallow me as I am, 'cause I thought I could. I thought I would. But this war within me has turned me into spoils. Reasons and doubts ceased to matter, and I'm swept away by the waters of heat. My emotions have become but thoughts of death. Oh, what has become of me? I am fighting for my life, holding on to what I cannot even see. Can I just let it go? Let it all go. Look, I know who I am, but for some reason, I feel incomplete without this person. I lived for what I thought is life, and I haven't experienced it. It's my shadow mirror I fear the most. Scared of what I do not even have. So tell me, how do I then explain my pain to you? Who do I even begin sharing this misfortune with? Tell me, when is this gonna stop tormenting me? Is there no end to my own misery? Tell me, is there no end to the misery that I feel? Tell me. Well, I wrote this poem when I was seemingly or thinking I'm in love with this person so bad, and I felt, I'm gonna die at this point without getting proper answers from the next person and so forth. It's really a broad poem because it doesn't only speak of love only, it also has some sentiments of my current relationship as well. But then all I'm trying to convey is questions to be answered, to say, do you love me as much as I do? Do you see the pain that you're causing to me? Things like that. And as we know, especially when you fall in love and you fall out of love, it's kind of difficult sometimes to let go of certain things, and you start comparing another person to another person, or certain situations to the current situation that you have. But at the end of the day, when I wrote it, I was thinking to myself, you know what? I've got questions and I feel like they were never answered. But anyway, kudos. It's better to let go than, being stuck with somebody that might not even love you as you think. So that's bad. Words baffle me. Sentences give me no meaning. Letters in airy bottles disappearing. I stayed up at night to only listen, kept myself awake to only reason. You are the cause of my passion. You became my worst nightmare. Who do I become when I lose? Who do I turn to after you fade? Where do I lean? I need your aid. I'm sorry I couldn't admit it at first. Well, I'm admitting it now. Is it too late? You've placed a stampede of unsolvable words before me. Is getting me confused of muse to you? You say decide as if you don't know the answer. Have you lost your sense of compassion, maybe? Puzzling me around as if I'm the foe. Don't you know what you want? Look, ever since I met you, you linger. Panic and anxiety attacks fill me as thoughts of letting go tore me apart. It's not the years, really. It's the lifetime. The lifelong yearning of home. It's the premonition of dying on the spot. It has totally consumed me. Lately, I've been feeling like dissolving matter, searching for solid ground to hold. I always thought I was the only one, but it's worse knowing I am not alone.